Running n8n on your own server gives you full control over your workflow automation. To actually benefit from new features and security patches, you need to keep it updated. Updates used to involve a lot of manual steps. With the Contabo one-click installation running in Docker, updating n8n now takes about 5 minutes. In this video, you'll see how to connect to your server, optionally backup your workflows, pull the latest n8n image, restart your containers, and verify everything is working as expected. You only need basic SSH skills to follow along. The Contabo one-click installation uses Docker Compose with Caddy as a reverse proxy and lets encrypt for SSL certificates. All of that lives in one place on your server, the opt-n8n directory. Plan the update during a quiet period. Your n8n instance will be offline for around 1 to 2 minutes while containers restart, and any workflows running at that moment will stop. Before you touch anything, take a note of your server's IP address. You'll find it in the Customer Control panel under Servers and Hosting, then your VPS or VDS instance. Open your instance details and copy the IP address shown there. That's what you'll use for the SSH connection. Let's connect to your server. The exact steps differ a bit depending on your operating system, but the SSH command is the same. On Mac or Linux, open Terminal, or on Windows, open PowerShell, and type ssh root @ and paste in the IP address of your server. When prompted, enter your server password. That's the one you set during the Contabo order process. Once the login finishes, you'll see a prompt that looks like this. That means you're in. If you prefer, you can also use PuTTY to log in. Download it from putty.org, then set the host to your server IP, port 22, connection type SSH, and click Open. When prompted, log in as root and enter your password. No matter which route you took, once you see a prompt like this, you're connected to your Ubuntu server with root access and ready to update n8n. The one-click installation stores all n8n files in a specific directory. Change into that directory with this command. From here, every Docker command you run will apply to your n8n stack. Before updating, it's smart to back up your data. If you've enabled the Contabo Auto Backup add-on for this VPS, your server, including n8n, is already backed up daily. In that case, you don't need to do anything extra. If you don't have automated backups, or you just want an extra safety net, you can manually export important workflows from the n8n UI. In n8n itself, open each workflow you care about, click the 3 dots in the top right corner, choose Download, and save the JSON file locally. Repeat this for any workflow you'd hate to lose. Now it's time to download the latest n8n version. From inside the n8n directory on your server, run docker compose pull. This grabs the newest n8n image from Docker Hub, but doesn't restart anything yet. Your instance is still running at this point. You're just preparing the new version in the background. Next, stop the running containers so the new image can take over. Run docker compose down. This command stops and removes the n8n and Caddy containers, plus the network they use. Your workflows and data are stored in Docker volumes, so they aren't touched here. Once the stack is down cleanly, bring it back up with docker compose up -d. This starts Caddy and n8n again, using the freshly pulled image. The -d flag runs them in the background, so they keep going even after you disconnect. Give n8n about 30 to 60 seconds to initialize before you test it in the browser. Let's confirm everything came back up correctly. First, run docker ps to see the running containers. You should see both the n8n container and the Caddy container with a status of up. If that looks good, switch over to your browser. In your browser, open the same URL you normally use to access n8n and log in as usual. To confirm the version, click the Help icon in the bottom left, click About n8n, and look at the version number shown in the interface. That number should be newer than what you were running before. Your workflows and credentials should all be intact and working normally. You can also check this number against the current version on the n8n website. n8n ships updates regularly. Major versions bring new features and nodes. Minor versions focus on bug fixes and security patches. You don't need to upgrade every time a new tag appears, but checking roughly once a month is a good habit. For security patches, plan to update a bit faster. If you'd rather not think about manual updates at all, you can let a tool called Watchtower handle them. This part is optional and mainly useful for non-critical or test instances. Check out our blog article for more information. To recap, you connected to your server, optionally backed up your workflows, pulled the latest n8n image, restarted the Docker stack, and verified that everything works. All of your data stayed in the Docker volumes the entire time. Keeping n8n up to date means you get new features, performance improvements, and security fixes without having to rebuild your setup from scratch. If you run into server-level issues, start with the Contabo documentation or reach out to support. For n8n-specific questions about nodes, workflows, or errors inside the app, the n8n docs and community forum are the next best stop. Happy automating with your updated n8n instance on Contabo.